Hi, I'm Deborah of DeborahFryer.com, and in today's video I want to tell you how being a certified Tap into Wealth coach has affected me, because it's been one of the most powerful things I've ever done. When I met Margaret in September of 2014, I was really struggling. I was a documentary filmmaker and a yoga teacher, and I just couldn't support myself doing that. I was a starving artist. I was constantly undercharging and therefore under-earning, constantly over-delivering and over-giving, which I love doing for my clients, but I felt like they wouldn't hire me if I didn't do that. I was constantly exhausted. I was physically depleted. I was miserable. I was fighting with my family. I felt like everything I did was wrong, and no matter how much I tried, I just could not get ahead, and I didn't understand it. I knew I was smart, I knew I was here to have a greater impact, and I was really stuck and really unhappy. So I decided, naturally, that I was going to go seek something outside of myself to clear all that up. What was that? Medical school. I figured if I went to medical school and became a real doctor, I do have a PhD, but I was always told, you're not a real doctor. So that was another thing that I was carrying, which was not enough, right? Everything was not enough for me. So I decided I'd go to medical school. I'd get a real paycheck, real respect, and a real job. So I went down that path. But the thing is that as a filmmaker and as a yoga teacher, I had never taken any science. So I had to spend a couple of years getting all the prereqs, working in an anatomy lab, studying anatomy, physiology, biology, chemistry. And it was awesome, and I learned a ton, and it was a great way for me to understand how modern science and ancient yogic wisdom, which I already knew from my own somatic experience, how they really interwove. And it was in that time where I just felt like I had to reinvent myself that I discovered Margaret and her Tap into Wealth training. I took her Tap into Wealth training, and within 6 months of launching my business, I'm still pinching myself, I busted through that impossible 6-figure ceiling. And how did I do that? I just applied these principles. I tapped constantly on whatever thing comes up where I feel like I'm out of alignment. And it's having the effect that it magnetizes perfect clients. It magnetizes incredible film projects. And because I'm so happy, and because I'm so full of vitality, and because I like to say I've totally retiled my bathroom, my brain is just different now. I'm not coming from a place of scarcity. I'm not coming from a place of lack. I'm not coming from a place of fear. And because I have this new, empowered, joyful, energetic way of being in the world, people feel that and they want to participate. So there are 4 main things that I can point to that I've really gotten from the Tap into Wealth training. Number 1, I feel like I'm really financially free. Woohoo! And it's shocking for me to say that, but here's what's happened. I make decisions now from a place of, do I want that? Does it make me happy? Not like, can I afford that, or do I really need that, or do I really deserve it? Like, there's no shame and naysaying and judgment running underneath the surface that is just such an energy suck. And so I feel like because I'm so harmonious in my relationship with money, I'm not struggling in that relationship, I'm not unconsciously rejecting money, I'm more open to receiving, and the more open I am to receiving, the more it flows in. So that's an incredible thing that I've discovered, is that I'm actually financially free, and I'm really just delighted. The second thing is I also feel emotionally free. I used to really struggle with my family of origin, and I used to struggle being a people pleaser. I was afraid people wouldn't like me if I said certain things or didn't say certain things, or if I didn't agree with them, or if I said my opinion. And again, I feel like I'm just coming from a place of me being fully me, and people love that, and it's magnetically attractive. For me to be in love with me, people feel that, and they come up to me and they're like, what do you want? I want some. So it's really great to be liberated in that way. The third thing that I'm enjoying is that I now have time freedom I've never had before. What does that mean? It means I can come out here for the mountains and do my work from here. It means I can go swimming in the middle of the day. I can go hiking when I want. I can sleep in if I want. I can go to yoga in the middle of the day if I want. I choose when I'm going to work. And I do work a lot, but I love my work. So it just feels like play. So I feel like I'm master of my own time and space, which is so liberating and so fun. And it also happens to be really prosperous. And the final thing that I want to share is that I've discovered physical freedom. I'm no longer hating my body. I love it. I love that it's strong and sexy, and it gets me where I want to go. So I wish for you all of these things, and you can have that too. I'm Deborah of DeborahFryer.com. Thanks for watching.